Hello, Crystal Harkle Road here. I think I'm going to shorten it to Crystal Hark just to make it easier on people. But I am doing my homework for LuLaRoe. Sam has posted homework, and though my hands are kind of tied right now and progressing with the business, we have a couple big decisions to make. I just wanted to really kind of answer the question for myself and for the team of why LuLaRoe for me. And it's been really, really helpful. So thank you, Sam, for the homework. It's a good idea. Um, I have my notes, otherwise I'll forget all of it. And I don't know if I'm supposed to answer all the questions or if I'm just supposed to think through them and then come up with why. So if I talk too much, just shut me off. um, I was just thinking about some of the biggest successes in life. I was the first in my family to get a bachelor's and a master's degree. So stepping out from a really, really rough childhood to kind of be on my own and go to school and study for so long, 8 years, was kind of a big deal. So I feel like that was a huge success for me, is just kind of owning my education. I went to seminary and got my master's in missions and just fell in love with traveling the world and meeting new cultures and I don't know, I have so many good memories from that. So that was a huge success in my life. And then I feel like my current things that I'm trying to succeed in is being a mom and being a wife, being in ministry. My husband is a pastor. He is the associate and youth pastor in Ohio here, and we've been in ministry for 5 years, and that has been very, very challenging and very rewarding at the same time. So that's my current hopeful success story, and my next is hopefully being a consultant for LuLaRoe. Um, I do really want to add that to my list of successes, and I think a big reason that pushes all of it is I do it all for the glory of God. Um, I'm not going to be shy about the fact that I'm a believer of Jesus Christ, and it just influences everything in my life. And so I'm just going to put that up there right from the beginning, because I can't do any of this without him. I really, half the time, I really can't even see how I'm going to do any of it without him, without his strength and his guidance. So there's that. I have a lot of hobbies, mostly revolved around uh, creating, crafting. I make jewelry. I'm a photographer. I'm very artsy. I'm very color-minded, and I don't know, I like things to look pretty and have the right lighting and coordinating, and I don't know, I just anything crafting, scrapbooking, anything like that, I'm in love with. Um, when people ask me for help, it's usually spiritual help or it's fashion advice, which I think that's why LuLaRoe is such a huge draw for me, because I love to be a personal shopper. I love to go shopping with someone and tell them what looks good, what doesn't look good, what they should pair with it. I love to carry their clothes around for them and get new sizes for them while they're in the dressing room, make recommendations. I love the feeling of when they put something on that they wouldn't have normally even thought to try on or pull from the rack, and they love it. I do that a lot for friends, and so I find a lot of enjoyment in that. And so I'm hoping that will kind of be really well for LuLaRoe for me. If there was a message that I could send to anyone, any sort of group of people, is that there is someone out there struggling with the same thing as you are. And I think that's my message right now, because ministry has been, for me, a difficult transition. I'm from California, and we moved to small town rural Ohio to be in ministry, and I got pregnant right away. So first year in ministry, I'm pregnant with our first, and our first was kind of a handful, and we have 2 children now. almost 4 and almost 2 boys who keep me on my toes, and I it's just been really hard. So I just realized that there are women out there who are struggling transitioning to a new culture, or military moms, wives that that are just having a hard time being where they are. And I just would let people know that there's someone in the same situation, and to reach out if someone, like, just networking. And I just would encourage people to network and to share and to cry and to laugh and to be encouraged, and most importantly to love, just to love on people, because we're created for fellowship. We're created to love, and there's a lot of people out there who need a lot of love. What I value most is my love for God. It comes first in everything that I do. Every decision I make, we always consult Christ first, and we've seen immense rewards from that. And it doesn't mean my life isn't hard, and it doesn't mean my life is perfect. It just means that I have some serious help through it all. So I would say that's my core values. I value my relationship with Jesus Christ above everything else, and then my husband, and then my children, and then others, and myself last. So that's kind of what I live by. So why LuLaRoe? I want to do LuLaRoe for lots of reasons. One, to fight laziness. I want to be more structured with my time, and in order to get this done, I will have to be more structured. I'm already doing things to help me be more structured. Because I'm so artsy, I'm kind of scattered, and I really need order in my life. We don't take on debt. That's just something that we've decided, but I do have school debt that we want to pay off. So that is a huge draw, is paying off the last bit of our school debt. To network. Network is huge. I haven't had very many friendships, and I just want to be connected somewhere with people who are encouraging, and people who are passionate about something. I want to support a lot of charities. I want to fight for a lot of different things that I believe in. I really, really have a heart for against human trafficking. And I partner with War International, which is a company that buys women and children out of the slave industry. And I send them things and support them as much as I can. And I really feel like LuLaRoe can really help me do that more. I just want to make friends, have more friends, and I want to have fun, and I want to be part of something that's big, and I want to glorify God in just having fun and being part of something that's making a difference in people's lives. And I want to be able to connect more than one cause, like human trafficking and LuLaRoe, or LuLaRoe and I don't know, whatever else God brings to my plate. So I have a lot of whys. And I can't really say that one is more important than the other. But I am praying that God does bless this. There is a possibility that I will not become a consultant. But I'm just walking day by day in faith, and I'm praying that if this is what God has, that I will be able to knock it out of the ballpark for him. So thank you. I hope that wasn't boring. Have a good night.